If you're a little hesitant, don't be. It's going to save you time. So you got to scroll, you got to look, trial and error. AI can just do it almost in an instant. Honestly, I've never done any development work, and that was pretty sweet. Like your other one that was super helpful was that schedule timeline. I never would have guessed that. Really cool. Now it's a tool that I'm going to be using moving forward, and it's just so helpful. So I've been in the ecosystem, the Salesforce ecosystem, for about 7 years now, independently for the last 2.5 years. And I thought to myself, well, artificial intelligence is the new best thing. And I've been trying to slowly, learn on my own with ChatGPT, play with some prompts and get familiar with the tool. How does it receive information and how does it distribute information, right? And then I came across your thing specifically for Salesforce, and I was like, well, I'm a Salesforce professional. This is something I need to learn. It's gonna be a valuable tool. One, definitely efficiency, productivity. So it's gonna save you time. It's gonna be able to do things for you that, in other words, if you were going to Google this or look at some of those developer websites and try to discover it for yourself. It takes hours. You got to scroll, you got to look, trial and error. AI can just do it almost in an instant. And for the most part, it's pretty much 80% there. Yeah, there's a little bit of tweaking you have to do on your own with any given tool, right? But at least it gets you 80% there. And there's a source for you to be able to ask questions to and have a response to. So that just right there is awesome. The second top reason for it, I would say, is just because it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's here with us for the rest of our professional lives, and why not be one of the early adopters? And why not be one of the better prompt engineers? It was very detailed. It was a lot better than I thought it'd be. And honestly, I've never done any development work, and that was pretty sweet. Like I learned Sockwell, never did that in my life. Really, really cool. Now it's a tool that I'm going to be using moving forward. And it's going to save me a ton of time. Not to mention, I get to see the database a lot better than I would, I guess, using their typical reports and filters. I feel like, and then triggers. I've never done triggers, and that was pretty neat. I was like, this is going to save me a ton of time. So I'm excited to use AI with these two upcoming projects, and I was just excited about the course and allowing me to learn a few other things that I would have never learned. It's user friendly, it's content friendly, it's beginner friendly, step by step guides with videos that really do help. The videos were, I guess, the better part. That I'm a very, very visual learner, and having a video there, being able to narrate us through that definitely helped a lot. The biggest selling point also is when I think it was either in the content or one of your videos, you said that you're constantly updating the course and that new material is going to be added. So that to me was a good selling point. I thought to myself, well, awesome. I'm gonna learn whatever Mark learns on his own and adds to the course, and that's going to be super neat moving forward. The Sockwell. So I started using Sockwell for that other project I was telling you about, and starting to actively work through their records. And it's just so helpful. So I've been using Sockwell, going into that through the developer console, and then I've been using data loader and entering in those Sockwell statements in a data loader as well. Your other one that was super helpful was that schedule timeline. I never would have guessed that. The one where it's like, I got business requirements, I got to meet by X and O deadline. I'm stressed. Could you give me some sort of, I was like, what? And then it's just going to help me forecast. I would have never guessed a prompt like that would work in GBT or whatever. I mean, there's all these creative prompts you can put in there.